lovely sunny day today. So without further ado, we're off to the stadium. Your commentary team is Martin Tyler and Alan Smith.
The joy of cup football is you really can't predict what's going to happen. Maybe the same these days about the league games because the sense of competition is so good. But in the cup, it's not always about performance. It is all about result.
Yeah, I think there are some players, certain characters that can handle cup competitions better. It suits them more. I just wonder which side has got those characters.
Today for you, Perth Glory play Liverpool. Where are we with Liverpool, Alan? You know, you have to be of a certain age now to understand that they were the club in the world in the 70s and 80s.
It's difficult for the fans, isn't it? Because they will always remember those times, hark back to those times and hope that they'll return to those times. But it is so difficult when you've got clubs with more money than Liverpool these days.
Our referee is Heribert Almayer. Goalkeeper paying the price. The goal unguarded, the goal conceded. Well, he's been able to just walk it into the net, and there'll be some questions asked about this later.
Oh, the keeper's gone walkabouts, but what a gilt-edged golden opportunity. Couldn't miss.
Well, that's a great effort to score from that distance, although it was into an empty net. Well, chaos defensively, Alan, with the goalkeeper a long way away from home.
Yeah, I mean, he won't score.
For Liverpool! And this is the man at the moment, no question about that, with his second goal of the game.
Well, talk about composure. Just keeps it.
Kept his cool and looped it into the empty net. Well, he's been able to just walk it into the net, and there'll be some questions asked about this later.
Oh, the keeper's gone walkabouts, but what a gilt-edged golden opportunity. Couldn't miss.
Well, there's no goalkeeper, but he's done well to get it in from that range. Well, looking at the replays, the keeper's hardly ever in shot. He's so far away from his base, and the scorer... That's a great effort to score from that distance, although it was into an empty net. Well, chaos defensively, Alan, with the goalkeeper a long way away from home.
Yeah, I mean, he won't score an easier goal than...
Setting the standards here, the skipper.
Yeah, just when the team wanted somebody to lead from the front, he's done it yet again. What a wonderful goal.
A goal! It's a good feature of the game today, Alan, isn't it? No one sort of rests on their laurels even when a game is won. We know the crowd want to be entertained, and it's another entertaining moment. Result for them. They continue to fight in the cup. On they go to the next round.
They just appear to have a wonderful team spirit in that camp, and that's going to serve them well.
Welcome to EA Sports live coverage of this cup match. Today it's Liverpool against Brazil. So without further ado, we're off to Anfield. Your commentary team is Martin Tyler and Alan Smith.
Well, we've been talking to the players, Alan, about this game, and they are sensing that something special is in the offing today.
I think so. You could also just sense the pre-match nerves in both sets of players, and maybe it's who can control those nerves that will decide it.
Brazil, who have won the World Cup 5 times, but they haven't won it since 2002, Alan. And now they've got Big Phil, Felipe Scolari, back to try and mastermind the success that he was in charge of all those years ago.
Yeah, and although they haven't had to qualify, their form hasn't been great, and Scolari's been getting some stick, but I remember that was the case in 2002, and they went on to win the World Cup in Japan. You can just never rule them out, particularly on home turf.
Our referee is Lutz Gertzhofer. Superb team, plenty of chances, and a goal now to show for all their class.
Well, they've got a few, and they could have had even more, really, when you think of the...
And this is a goal! looking good with attacking play like this and this goal.
Well, talk about luck. The keeper makes a good save, but straight into the path of the attacker.
Well, that has made it 2-0 for Liverpool. It is some hit for that goal.
Well, he's known for his long-range shooting, and he didn't disappoint there.
It was a strong... The header! Great goal! And a special goal.
Well, do you know what? I think the keeper should have held that, and the fact that he's fumbled it has cost his team dear.
Glad to see this. It's another chance to see what was a super goal. And the score now into the corner of the net. Well, he got his second goal of the game, and it's very well taken.
Well, it was a marvellous finish, Martin. He's in the right place at the right time there. One
is the goal. Well, they were caught out here by this quick counter-attack against the run of play.
Yeah, I mean, they had to stick together there and come under a lot of...
He's put it away. Very good performance, and they've rubbed the noses of the opposition in it even more with another goal late in the game.
Yeah, so often a team will just...
Now called the halt. This is a brilliant result for them.
Hello and welcome to this broadcast of this cup match. So without further ado, we're off to Anfield. Your commentary team, Martin Tyler and Alan Smith.
Well, we're down to 16 teams now in this competition, Alan. And every one of the 16 will feel that they've got a chance of the trophy itself.
Well, at this stage, you don't want to make any silly mistakes. You don't want to be losing games if possible. And that might lead to a little bit more caution than normal.
The game today, Liverpool against Gangwon. Liverpool under American ownership, of course. But interesting, there's a suggestion of the money ball methods, that you can only buy players of a certain age. But certainly Brendan Rodgers, the manager, has a way of playing that, you know, it's his way or the Steve Highway.
Yeah, I mean, he's come in and he's not wavered in his principles, has he? And wanted to play the way that Swansea played. And I mean, to be fair, that's always been very similar to Liverpool's style back in the day. But achieving success at the same time isn't easy.
The match official is Zacharias Krizvici. Superb team, plenty of chances and a goal now to show for all their class.
Well, they've got a few, and they could have had even more, really, when you think of the number.
God, with the goalkeeper nowhere in sight. Well, chaos defensively, Alan, with the goalkeeper a long way away from home.
Yeah, I mean, he won't score an easier goal than that in his entire career, will he?
Liverpool putting on. It is a goal via that deflection. Oh, all credit to them for keeping going. They've widened the margin here and enjoying themselves.
Yeah, why not? Every coach wants to see his team keep.
This is a brilliant result for them. They continue to fight in the cup.
Welcome to EA Sports live coverage of this cup match. Today it's Liverpool against River. So without further ado, we're off to Anfield. Here's your commentary team, Martin Tyler and Alan Smith.
Quarter-final prospects have attracted everybody to get a ticket, the lucky ones, to come and see this stage of the competition. Stadium absolutely packed, Alan.
Yeah, and I think that helps the players. The good players particularly respond to this kind of atmosphere. Quarter-final match, they shouldn't need any G&O.
Our referee today, Evandro Orellana. goalkeeper nowhere in sight. Well, chaos defensively, Alan, with the goalkeeper a long way away from home.
Yeah, I mean, he won't score an easier goal than that in his entire career, will he?
Well, that's the first goal. Ball past the keeper and into the net. Great free kick. A goal there to really savour for all of us watching.
Well, that requires tremendous technique, and didn't he show it?
And he saw it all the way. The goalkeeper didn't. Another angle on it here. They're through, and they're through to the semi-final.
Welcome to EA Sports live coverage of this cup match. Today it's Pumas against Liverpool. So let's go straight to the ground. Here's your commentary team, Martin Tyler and Alan Smith.
Well, we're down to the last four in this tournament, and it really is the business end of the competition. But only one will go on to win it, and maybe one from this semi-final. We know one will get to the final. Whether we can spot an outright winner remains to be seen how well they play. Let's deal with the semi-final first of all. The two teams here that should really go for it.
I think so. I mean, when you are so tantalisingly close to the final, it can make you tighten up a little bit, and you don't play with quite the same freedom. Just hope that's not the case. I don't think it will be with these two sides.
Well, what do you think about this, Alan? It's pretty tough to call. They're good sides, aren't they?
They are two high-caliber sides, and you look at the two sets of...
It's in the back of the net, and it's there for Liverpool. That's a goal well worth analysing again. Well, that's the first keeper out with that long-range shot. Great goal from long range.
Well, he's known for his long-range shooting, and he didn't disappoint there.
It was a strike of real power. Liverpool! Tough times for the man in goal.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the business, isn't it, between the sticks. If you make a mistake, quite often it ends up with a goal. Well,
and such quality in the build-up, and a brilliant finish. A wonderful goal. Setting the standards here, the skipper.
Yeah, just when the team wanted somebody to lead from the front, he's done it yet again.
Coming up, another look at it, Alan. That will show us something. And the score now from Liverpool. It's a good moment in the match for this team now. They'll think probably that this has won the game by increasing their lead now.
Well, they don't need to switch off, but you know, they're very nearly home.
There it is, the goal! It's double delight for this player. He's beaten the goalkeeper twice now. Well, total mark win a semi-final. It's just that you win, and they have this great result.
It's all about getting over the line. Nobody remembers.
Welcome to EA Sports live coverage of this cup match. Today it's Liverpool against Netherlands. So without further ado, we're off to the Nou Camp. Here's your commentary team, Martin Tyler and Alan Smith.
It's a great day for both the teams. It's a great day for us as commentators as well. We love to have the opportunity to bring matches of this magnitude to you. And we really don't know what's going to happen, but somebody we know will leave here with a piece of silverware, and somebody else will leave here in tears.
Yeah, showpiece event like this, invariably, there is a hero at the end of it. Looking down at those 22 players, I wonder who that might be.
Well, Nou Camp has had so many great games, had great teams playing here recently, Alan, hasn't it? I know many other great Barcelona sides down the years, but the recent Barcelona, well, it's a worthy setting for a wonderful team.
Well, the crowd have been spoiled, haven't they, with what they've been treated to over the last few years, but it is one of these special stadiums without question.
come with the scores level. Here comes the first penalty taker. At least he can get his kick out of the way. Put it away with great aplomb.
Yeah, and he's got power behind it as well, which makes life so difficult for the keeper.
Good work from the keeper. And he's got away with it, he scored.
It's a really difficult technique, that, you know, because it spoils your momentum, but he really accomplished it well.
He scored! Well, he's put that away in real style.
Yeah, he kept his head down and he kept his head, more importantly. Good take.
The save. And the spotlight turns to this player. Score and they win. It's as simple as that. If only it was. That's it, they've won it.
Cometh the hour, and that is the man.
The most nervous way to settle a match, the penalty shootout. Often criticised, but no one's come up with anything better, really. Smith and I have enjoyed describing it for you. Hope you've enjoyed it too. We'll see you next time.
Well, what drama in the penalty shootout there. I'll leave you with the full match highlights, and until next time, I've been Jeff Stelling.
Vielleicht nur heiße Luft, wahrscheinlich ausgebrannt, vielleicht auch zeitgemäß und wir sind gar nicht schuld.